that game. Michigan went absolutely nuts from three. 15 of 32 from long range to crush the Huskers in December.
And that's been the difference for this Michigan team. When they're making shots from the perimeter, they are very tough to handle. When they're not, they really struggle offensively.
Good feed inside to get Moussa Diabate on the board.
Yeah, he really talked about making sure that his team doesn't come out flat, that they're aggressive, playing with high energy. And right now, 2 buckets in the paint. Michigan taking advantage inside.
4-0 start for the Wolverines. Good drive and feed from Verge to Walker. You mentioned it, Steph. Go back down low. Wilcher, undersized, repost with Diabate. Turns baseline, and the jumper falls.
And I like the repost.
It's a tough matchup. Both those posts for Nebraska right now. Mahan on the bench with 2 fouls. Walker going to work against Dickinson. That's good work by Derek Walker, dislodging the 7-1 sophomore.
If you're Fred Hoiberg, you probably want him to shoot a little bit more. He's getting touches. They're playing through him. He's doing a really good job being efficient.
Here's Dickinson. Right back at Derek Walker. Anything you can do, I can do better. And the hook for Dickinson. Here's Verge. 5 to shoot. Verge looking baseline. Tough fadeaway jumper, and that one drops for Alonzo Verge. Nebraska within 1. Quiet start for the freshman McGowan's. First shot attempt. The reverse falls, and he'll go to the line for one more. Working hard against Dickinson. Dickinson got excellent post position, though. Not much you can do down there.
There's not. There's nothing you can do there. And that hurts Michigan on the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Andre inside against Dickinson. Took it up with a left hand.
A really good job in the 2-man game. Great find by Verge.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. We welcome those of you who have been watching Northwestern win by 1 over Rutgers. Quite a thriller there, and a big win for the Wildcats. Kevin Kugler alongside Stephanie White. 13-13 here is Bryce McGowan's.
Yeah, and that can be a problem at times for Michigan. When Dickinson or Diabate get into foul trouble. You mentioned it. Hot start. Nebraska thin and small inside. Certainly want to continue to be able to pound it in there. Well, Fred Hoiberg talked to us about transition defense being concerned. That time Nebraska did a really good job of getting back.
And Johns with the 3. And now a 3 in his first shot tonight. 18-15 Michigan. McGowan's trying to answer the 3, and he does.
You can't get caught going under a screen right there. You have to do everything in your power to fight over the top. He can't have that much space.
And to shoot, Walker on the attack all the way to the rim for the one-hand flush. And a timeout taken by Michigan.
I love the aggressiveness of Derek Walker Jr. early in this ball game, attacking off the bounce, flushing it home for Nebraska.
McGowan's inside, tough catch for Andre. The wraparound against Johns, and the Huskers by a pair. McGowan's.
If you're Nebraska right now, I mean, they have got to continue to get the ball inside, do that attack right now. Hunter Dickinson not in the ball game. Try to make a run, try to establish something inside.
Huskers shooting a robust 56% from the floor. Bryce McGowan's. Fade away over Jones, and McGowan's has 12.
Allowing him opportunities to elevate over shorter defenders.
There's Wilcher. He was dead set on shooting it, and you can see why. Hits the 3, and Nebraska grows the lead to 5, their largest of the night. Back out to Verge. Verge will launch from deep, and Verge rattles home the 3. There's Verge. Oh, explodes all the way to the rim. Uncontested layup for Verge. Here's McGowan's against Brooks. Going baseline. Muscles it up and in. Hard to stop right now. He's got 14. 7-0 run. 12-3 overall for Nebraska in this spurt to open up a 10-point lead. Jones inside. That's what Michigan needed. A bucket and a chance for one more at the line as Verge picks up the personal, his first. Force that one. Now Jones will bring it up the floor. Oh, crossover to get past Verge all the way to the 10 and off the rim and in. And a timeout taken by Nebraska. Here's McGowan's. Probing against Diabate. That's a tough shot. McGowan's just throwing the prayer up, and it's answered.
That opportunity, you got to put that in the hole.
Mahan left all alone. That 3 rattles home. Entry to Diabate. And the feed to Brooks. Beautiful bounce from Big to Brooks. Here's Eli Brooks. A little hesitation, and the runner won't go. Johns with the rebound, finding Brooks. Second teardrop falls. How difficult is that, Steph, to play like the team that's leading when you don't really know how to play like that?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a growth process for this Nebraska team, learning how to win. Until right at the end, gave up that 9-0 run. It's a mentality. There's a mental toughness. I'm going to tell you what I do like about what Nebraska's done. I love their energy and shoot around.
Jones around the Dickinson screen. Driving baseline. Houston all the way to the rack. It's a one-point game.
These are those possessions that we're talking about, Kevin, where the ball doesn't move. It stays in one guy's hands the entire time as Eli Brooks gets that too, and Fred Hoiberg wants to talk about it. And the officials got it right the first time.
Exactly.
Imagine that.
Kudos to them.
Yes.
Bryce McGowan's on the attack. No goaltend there. That's a clean block out of bounds.
A lot less dribbling, and Nebraska's continued to get better because of it.
But without Derek Walker on the floor to help that system, you see it's a little disjointed right now.
Yeah, and his impact goes beyond the box score. It's the presence offensively, because you have to be aware of where he is, and you cannot check him one-on-one.
Jones against McGowan's. That floater won't go. Dickinson, the offensive rebound, goes right to the rim. And an easy two for Dickinson, who has 16. Three in the corner, won't go. Rebound, Jones feeding Dickinson. One hand stuff and a little scream. Huskers desperate for a bucket. They've missed their last 7 shots. Wilcher trying to turn it around, and he does with a 3.
I think you have to find ways to get Bryce McGowan shots. Not creating one-on-one necessarily, but get him in the flow of the offense. And the timing of when you get him the basketball is important.
Michigan now out-rebounding Nebraska by 10. Webster will launch from deep, and he hits! Kobe Webster was 0 for 10 on Saturday against Rutgers. 0 for 2 to start this game. Michigan off the offensive rebound, and McGowan's with a steal. Bryce McGowan's open floor, 2-hand flush.
That's certainly one way to do it.
There's Jones, got past Tomenaga. Nice follow by Diabate. A lot of Michigan players in front of him. Here's Kobe Webster. Webster around the Walker screen. Count the bucket and a foul. And Kobe Webster going to the line to try to tie it up. Here's Webster. Tomenaga puts it on the deck. Dribbles past Diabate. And Nebraska back on top. Huskers on a 12-2 run. They've hit their last 5 field goals. Tomenaga on the drive with the reverse. Keisei Tomenaga.
2 potential lottery picks right there.
Dickinson. He is just deadly down low with that right-hand hook.
At the same time, he was almost salivating when he was talking to us about wanting one-on coverage, right? He was looking at us. He's like, well, I want people to play me one-on-one. They come in the double, and it kind of gets annoying. But he knows he has the skill set to attack anybody in this country one-on-one.
Walker had the answer on the other end. He's got 10. Brooks's jumper rattles around at home. McGowan's on the drive, a little too strong there, and Johns with a rebound. Now Brooks on the push. End-to-end for Eli Brooks. Nobody stopped the ball, and he took it in for 2.
You have to stop the basketball in transition.
McGowan's, the attack off the window. Really nice in-air adjustment by Bryce McGowan's when he saw Dickinson come over. They don't even have the record yet for 4 straight 20-point games. Not sure if Dave Hoppen did it. Tomenaga with the 3, his first attempt in 4 games.
Getting an open shot for Bryce McGowan is what you want if you can get that every time down the floor.
It hasn't been easy these last few minutes to find either. Houston looked like it could have been a walk. It's a turnover. 3-on-1 if the Huskers can finish. McGowan's can at the rim. Here's Houston. Jones in the corner. Brooks' 3 rattles home. McGowan's has it poked free, and it's a turnover. Up the floor, easy pickings for Devontae Jones. 4-point Michigan lead. Timeout. Nebraska. Michigan shooting 2 the rest of the way. McGowan's fade away in the paint is money. He's got 24.
Shoot over players. He's got to touch the ball every time.
Brooks floats it over Walker, short. McGowan's with the rebound.
Well, you have to know Hunter Dickinson's going to get a touch right here. If you're Nebraska, are you going to show anything different? No. On the cut, Devontae Jones.
Now Nebraska has to find an answer here, down 2. Webster poke free from behind. Jones got the steal, and Dickinson there to clean it up. Dickinson coming up to set the screen. Again with the screen. Jones with the 3. Off the heel. Offensive rebound.
You got a foul.
Nebraska's going to have to foul.
Got a foul. Get up there. You got a foul.
And there's the foul. McGowan's fouling Eli Brooks. Now Nebraska needs a miss. Didn't get it there from Eli Brooks. One of the leaders of this team. He's had himself a night, too. 19 points. Just one double-figure game in the last 5 coming in. Here's Webster. Contested 3. Halfway down, it pops back up into the arms of Jones, who's fouled with 3 seconds to go.
Missed opportunities to rebound the basketball on the defensive end. When you get stops, all of those little things matter.
5-point lead for Michigan. Michigan by 6. 3 seconds to go. Inbound to Webster. Webster will dribble it out. And Michigan gets the win, 85-79.